Today, we are going to be diving into XG's brand new music video called Something Ain't Right. And I am going to show you guys what I came across after 10 watches/listens. You guys ready for this? Here we go! Something ain't right. You've been acting fun. Why? What was that? I'm pretty sure. Oh my gosh. I'm pretty sure that's Harvey just like floating like a freaking demon in the air. Like, why? What the heck? That was amazing. Okay. Whoa! Whoa, guys, did you see that? Check this out. If you pay attention to her eyes, it's crazy. They have this weird, like, it's like they flash into these, like, almost like orange glowy eyes. So, like, I'll take it frame by frame, but then I'll go back and I'll have it go back in real time so you can try to catch it and see if you can see it in real time like I did. But if we keep going forward here, right about now, see, her eyes are, like, all glowy and like a crazy snake or something like that. And then if we keep going, then they're gonna, I think they're gonna go back to normal if I remember correctly. Yep, and then as we get to this frame, it's back to normal. So I'll show you guys back in real time. Also, I'm living for these outfits. I mean, if there's something that XG is just always notorious for being legends at, it is the outfits they go for. Whoever their stylists are and whoever picks out their outfits needs a freaking raise, because these girls always look so fun, so good looking, and they just are so creative in this, like, just what they wear, and it's nobody dresses like they do out there in that in the industry like this, especially, like, I guess more like a just in terms of girl groups in general, because this is kind of technically an international girl group, you know. But yeah, so let's go back in here. We're gonna go back kind of to a little bit of floating Harvey, crazy demon Harvey. I don't know what's going on here, and I'll play back in real time, and let's see if you guys can catch the eyes like I did. Awesome. What's up with all chaos everywhere? Whoa, she's gone. Oh, yes. Give me that bass. Let's go. But I wanted to show you guys something. True alphas will really appreciate this. If you look here at Miss Juran, first of all, freaking, like, snake demon eyes, like, okay, why not? But if you pay attention to this, like, shell, like, pearl beads, I guess they're more like pearl beads, kind of, I guess is what you would say, around her face, it's in the shape of a butterfly. You can see the body here, part of her nose, and then there's the wings around her eyes. And the reason why alphas would be, you know, appreciative of this is because a true alpha knows that Juran loves butterflies. So, of course, it makes sense she'd have the pearl, like, butterfly on her face like this. So that's cool. I like that. It's a nice little touch. Let's keep going though. This is awesome. Oh, I love my makeup already. Ooh, there's something on the back of Miss Cocona's hair, and it looks like it's either. It looks like this could be a B and then an A and R. So what my interpretation was after watching it several times was I almost want to think, my thought process would be she put bar because she spits bars, because she is, like, one of the rappers obviously of the group. So, like, she wanted to do, like, sparkles of, like, you know, bar, like, hey, I spit and flow bars, you know, kind of thing. Maybe that's kind of like what I interpret at least. But cool though. I love like the fact that because she took off all her hair, she decided to play with it now and say, like, well, if I'm not gonna have any hair and play with that, I'm gonna play with my bald head and I'm gonna just put some sparkles on it and put a word there. But I mean, honestly, the biggest thing about this is, which is so awesome about Cocona, is I think this was really the shaving of her head like that was a big statement towards, I think, a lot of people where, like, you know, your image is not really what defines you. I think it's more of, like, who you are inside. So for her to shave her head off like that, or her head off, she's not shaving her head off, she shaved her hair off. For her to shave her hair off like that is a really big statement. Like, hey, you know, just because I shaved all my hair off doesn't mean that defines who I am and that I'm not pretty anymore, or that I'm not, like, the same person I was. She's the same Cocona we all know and love. just with no hair. So I love that statement from like the previous comeback. I just think that's awesome. That's like so brave of her to do also, especially when you're in an industry like this where all eyes on you. Like that's awesome. Anyways, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Oh, I love that. You can hear the bass. The bass is like woo, 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 woo. And it's almost like they kind of added a little bit of, well, I guess we would call it in the music world, the thing we always use is like what's called a kickstart, is what I guess the application is, but it's actually called side chaining. And that side chain is what has it go from a bass that sounds like to so it kind of adds like almost like a waver to it. It's perfect for breakdowns and verses. It's one of my favorite things to use, honestly. Most of the time, usually I'll like use like a re-space and kind of add that effect to it, depending on what kind of song I'm making. But it's one of my favorite sounds. It's so good. Love this too. I love how he kind of dropped everything out and it's just a cymbal and the clap, which I've done many times in house songs. And this is kind of what I almost would define as a house song, which is really cool. I love that. She's still rocking the Demon Red Eyes. I love it. Let's go. Whoa! Chisa, where'd you come from? Or sorry, Juran. Also, she had pink eyes. Woo! This has so many layers to it. I'm gonna show you guys. I'll break it down. Gosh, she looks so gorgeous. Oh, Harvey coming in with a hot flow. Okay. I'm gonna go back and we're gonna go through this entire course again. I'm gonna show you like the layers that have put together this just absolutely phenomenal little house drop, we'll say. I mean, technically it's still a chorus also, but it's more of it has the drop aspect though is what I want to dive into, because that's what I would have the knowledge on being an EDM producer. So let me go back so we can let's do this again. I'll kind of break it down for you guys since we've already heard it now, you know. So we'll start here. So just in this part here, there's a bass. It's going like oh, oh, oh. And then on top you have this like very it's definitely a piano, but it's not like fully like, you know, the type of piano you would hear in like most songs where you're not going to hear the full acoustic piano, whatnot. This is like it's an old timey piano. I can't remember off the top of my head what it's called right now, unfortunately. But you know, you can hear like the dun dun. So if we go back, let me show you. I know something ain't right. You and I the funny lady, you ain't gotta lie. Got me out here looking crazy. So you can hear that now. So you can hear the bum 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 from the piano, and then the bow 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 from the bass, and then of course you have your beautiful percussion coming in with the kick, cymbal, clap, typical, you know, house beat. And if we keep going though, then we start to bring in that extra layer. What you tryna hide? Baby, I can't take it, you can't take it. Something ain't right. I know something ain't right. Something ain't right. I love that. That's a perfect segue into the next part. So you can tell like that first part was the first 8 bars of the drop, and then they do like a doon doon little percussion hit, and then go into the next part. So watch. So. Do, do, boom, into the next 8 bars. And as we go into the next 8 bars, we hear a new layer added. I'll show you. So now you have that added layer of and then you can also tell that now they've decided to add in a little bit of a chopped up vocal melody. So it's like something ain't right, something something ain't right, something no. So they kind of obviously just took the vocals, chopped it up, and made it into a really cool vocal melody. So if you guys didn't tell, go back towards the end here. See, they're just singing. so sick. And that's how, ladies and gentlemen, you make an awesome drop that keeps your attention, keeps you intrigued. Ooh, go Harvey. Oh, go off, Chisa. Ooh, I saw a little something in there. I think I saw a little something in her eyes. Let's go back and check it out. I think I saw a little bit more of that like little kind of like crazy light thing they did like with Juria. Let's see. I think there's a little bit of that like a little twinkle in her eyes here that was interesting. So I was right. If you look here, guys, you can see it's developing in this moment on this frame, and then if we keep going frame by frame, her eyes fully embrace this like really cool like rainbow like sparkly gem I guess look, if you want to call it that. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know how to describe makeup very well, and I wish I could describe it better because I think makeup's really cool and it's a really awesome way of girls expressing themselves. But just the dynamics of just, if you just look at this freeze frame here, of how much effort is put into the way they look this music video. I mean, you can just see the top layer of this turquoise, what is that, shadow, I think? And then the orange shadow underneath. And then the dynamic of the fact that she has like these almost like barbed wire glasses on, and then like the dynamics of her hair here. I mean, you got one going this side, one going like this, and then this one comes down here. I mean, that's just nuts to me. And then like just a purple outline, not just purple lips. Like she didn't just say like, no, give me the purple lips. No, she just put like purple outline around her lips. Like that's just so freaking cool to me. I mean, the way these ladies express themselves as not just artists, but like in terms of, like I said, the style is like nothing I've ever seen before in a girl group, and I love it so much. It's just so cool. Keep going. Well, actually, I'm gonna let you guys see this in full, or I should say in regular speed. You can see the sparkle come in. Right here. Nope. Right here. There it is. Whoa, she's typing really fast. Ooh, nice little transition there. Let's see that again. I love that. Let's go. It's gonna go. Woo. Shoot. Love it. And totally different outfits. Oh my gosh! What is that? That must be Hinata just shrunk out of nowhere, and now she's back in. That's hilarious. Wait, why did Hinata shrink down? Wait, I want to see that again. Whee! Run! Run! Oh, I'm back. Oh, that was kind of cool. It's not really a transition, but I love that they were like jumping, and then they kind of like kept that jumping into the next scene, so it's almost like a flawless transition into the next scene, like with more so like incorporating the choreography. So it's like, it's not like it's like more of like a video editing transition. It's more of like a matching the choreography from one frame to, I guess, one scene to the next scene. So it just makes it look really good. So if we go back, like watch, they're gonna be jumping. Now I kind of landed this scene actually. It's cool. See, this is cool here because now we're kind of in more of like this almost like final bridge, if you will, and you can see how they've changed up the percussion or the whole production once again to keep us intrigued. I've said in many of my videos, the idea behind music production is you want to keep the audience intrigued. So you've had that same chorus now 2 different times. So, and you've had that kind of cut the beat just to the claps and the cymbals for the verses. So now as we come into this new part, I'll show you, we're going to come out of this. Everything's full. See, now we're bringing in this totally new bass. This it's very similar to the one we've heard before, but now it's just like whoop, 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 whoop. And let's see what we have here. I love this. Okay. We also have a shaker now. So if you listen here. So we have that shaker in there now. Very subtle. It's hard to hear it if you don't really pay attention. There's a shaker in there now, and they got snaps in there. One of my other favorite things to do. I love doing those in house songs. I love adding a little snap. Mix it up. Don't just always do claps. You know, don't be afraid to experiment. Throw in some snaps. So in this case, we decided. Well, I guess more so Simon decided to go with some snaps and some shaker, which is actually a really nice combo. I might actually keep that in mind for my future songs too. So we have that plus this new bass. Let's see if there's something else. Yeah, it's cool. They went with a more of a actual melody instead of just like the hits that they did like in the verses before. Now there's actually like a full melody that they put in with that bass, which is cool. And also just why is Hinata peeking in with like almost like cross eyes and she's massive? Like why? This is why I love J-pop, because I mean it's not really, I guess it's not really J-pop, it's like a combination of like J-pop and K-pop, and I guess, you know, I guess more so I'd say it's just a combination of J-pop and K-pop. There's not really much American pop like mixed in this at all, besides the fact they're singing in English. But I love the fact that it's like, actually it's almost described for me, in my opinion, as like the production is very K-pop. The lyrics are very like American pop, I guess you could say. And then the music videos are very Japanese, because they're all Japanese members, so it makes sense. That's why I think it makes them such a perfect dynamic as an international group. But just why, Hinata? Why? Why are you just big and coming in? But let me go back through one more time here. Now let's see if you guys can hear all the elements. So listen for the shaker. There's a snap in there. There's a really nice bass melody. And that's, I think, the main parts that I could hear. That's all I think that those are the main three I'll have you guys listen for. See if you guys can hear them. Ooh, bring back the symbol, okay. Yeah, love it. And she's massive, okay. Taking, you know, office party to a whole new level. I mean, are you kidding me? I want to be part of that office party. Let's go. Ooh, that was nice. That is a gorgeous transition. Let me set this up for you guys. Hold up. If you see here, like in this movement, I'll show you guys back in full speed. She's coming in, almost like does this point downwards movement in the dance choreography. But and then with transition to the next scene, you can see she's still got her arm up, and then she's gonna bring it down, doom, into the dance. So if we go like this, I can't really show it when I go frame by frame. It's not as effective. So we'll go back and show it full speed, and it's much more impressive in full speed anyways. So I'll show you guys. She's up here like this, and you go boom, and then they go to the next scene, and it's the same exact dance, just in a completely different scene. Just flawless editing and just flawless move on her part, just to be able to keep it in that same choreography movement and bring it into the next frame like that. That's just so impressive. Because I mean, she's in a totally different outfit. I mean, that's freaking sick. So watch. Yeah. I love Harvey's big old like alien glasses. It's so great. Whoa, and to finish it off, it's like her eyes are still in that like devilish like red like snake eyes, but they like zoom out a little bit. So right now you can just see her pupils have that very distinct eye or snake eye look. And if we go frame by frame, they just completely widen. I think it just keeps going, doesn't it? Yeah, and then it goes this. Okay, so let's go back a little bit here, and then we can watch it in full, wrap up the video, and we'll be good. Well, not really wrap it up, but I mean be done watching this part. I love it. I love everything about this, guys. I love, love, love it. This was so good. These ladies do not disappoint. They continually give us banger after banger. And if I remember correctly, I believe this is supposed to be a pre-release for their upcoming second mini album coming this fall, if I remember correctly. So once again, just they just knocked it out of the park. And I mean, like I said, it's like they are the perfect combination of like American K-pop and J-pop all together. Like I said, it's like the K-pop sound with the American lyrics with the Japanese music video. And I mean, like I said, it's major props to really everybody that comes together to make these girls who they are for us. The stylists, Simon for the production, and also I think probably the lyrics. I'm pretty sure. Um, just the choreographers, everybody who comes together and makes XG who they are needs to get full recognition, but also a raise, in my opinion, because they're just so good. And I mean, the songs are catchy, and like only this is like the only girl group who could literally go from something like "Woke Up," which is just pure rap song where everybody's rapping, like even the singers are rapping, to a song like this where it's just a pure fun ass dance song that would just go off in clubs. I mean, we still get a rap part, obviously, from Harvey, which is really cool. It was like Harvey's the only one who did the rap, and she crushed it, though. I think that might be my favorite Harvey rap now. She went in on that shit. But yeah, once again, I mean, these girls are just spectacular, if you will, extraordinary. Extraordinary girls, because that's XG. No, okay. But anyways, guys, if you all enjoyed this video, please go ahead and drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and of course, I will go ahead and drop my XG reactions playlist for you guys over here, so you can check out anything in the past that you might have not seen from me. And more than anything, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Alright, guys, bye!